As you've probably heard by now, pop culture and politics combined to make quite a splash on social media this week. For one, a young musician, Charli XCX, pulled Vice President Kamala Harris into the Gen Z zeitgeist when she tweeted, "Kamala is Brat." Brat's the name of Charli XCX's music album. It's an energy, really. And as you've probably seen, the memes and the comments quickly followed. You see a couple of them there on your screen. Frankly, I'm too millennial, too old to speak with authority on this. So here's how the head of the state's Democratic Party describes Brat energy.
You can just be yourself. It doesn't have to be something that's made up. And a lot of our generation's grown up in an Instagram generation where like everything has to be picture perfect. And it's like Brat says, no, you can be messy. You can be yourself. You can be whatever you want to be.
I've been interested in taking the pulse of young voters in this election season. And to do this, I wanted to talk to young voters who are also young political organizers, people who are trying to build community aligned with their political views. In 2020, when the White House was on the ballot, in North Carolina, 60% of registered voters ages 18 to 25 voted. In 2022, the midterms, that dropped by half to 24.1%. In the primary elections this year, less than 8% turned out to vote. So they seem to be much more engaged in general elections based on those numbers. With that, let me introduce you to a 19 years old, who will be voting in his first presidential election in the fall, has already been called by a local newspaper one of the best political strategists in Robeson County for the Republican Party.
It's becoming increasingly difficult to buy a home. It's becoming increasingly difficult to afford groceries, to buy clothes, to buy anything really that I need or that other college students need to be able to succeed and to be able to thrive. And so that's the issue that's top of mind for me this election. And that's how I'll be making my decisions when I cast my vote.
So he is quick to say he wants to vote for Donald Trump. Another young political dynamo is the woman who helped us decode Brat earlier. This is her in a different scene, 26-year-old Anderson Clayton, the youngest state Democratic Party chair in the country. Here's what she says.
And I think it's important for young people to see someone that's represented their issues at the national level so voraciously, like abortion rights, like LGBTQ rights. I feel like she's always been the champion of issues that young people right now, that my generation is seeing in this country.
So there you have it. Much like voters older than them, young voters have differing priorities, differing views on what they want America to look like. But what is clear to me from talking to a variety of young voters is that they are paying attention and they want to be in the conversation, Dan.